Yeah, it's been quite kind of cool as we go to talk about the A team. I'll tell you what happened over the last couple years. I've always been talking about a team. As I started to reinvent myself and pivot after unforeseen circumstances a couple years ago, I was like, oh my God, who am I? What do I do? And, I was part of Connect Ottawa and Unified and all this stuff. And I started going back through my notes from the last 40 years, okay, maybe 25. And everything that I kept writing was about team. And for those that may or may not know me, one of the things that I've always been really big on is about bringing people in. Sometimes they say that there's a reason because of that. And I just always my life, I didn't want anybody left out. And that happened, whether it was sports teams, and maybe you didn't get picked because you couldn't do what other people were doing, or it could be at school, because people weren't maybe smart as other people. And I thought, you know what, this really sucks. I just think that everybody should be able to come together and be together and not be left out. So inclusivity is very important to me. So today, that's why I'm excited to be sharing to you what we're calling the Affinity Team Building Effect. So building a team, it doesn't matter really whether you're a solopreneur, a startup, a small business owner. If you're tired of bouncing ideas off the wall, have you ever had a hard time staying motivated? Wish you could grow your business? This could be for you then. And for people that may already have a team, that could be a board of directors, a hub, a practice, a remote office. The principles all actually still apply. So affinity team building. When collaborative leaders choose to limit their role, seek out talent, promote diversity, and create a mission that others are inspired to follow. This is collaboration. This is a team. It's really all about choices, mindset, and it's about choosing to do and believing that you can. Affinity. Well, this really comes down to a like-minded group of people, like the people that showed up here today. We may not all be the same, but we can still have the same goal of participating in something bigger than ourselves. And I truly think that that's why whoever joins your meeting, and that could be one person or 50 people, whoever's showing up, that's exactly where you're supposed to be with those people at that time. A team, again, the first step is to believe that you can, and then figuring out how to do it. So one of my favorite mottos, I noticed I always was sharing, together, everyone achieves more. And if you start to actually believe that, if that's a mantra, understanding that complex goals can easily be accomplished together, that's half the battle. Again, it boils down to mindset. Building. This can sometimes be challenging. I know that people will try to bring people together, but there's a lot of things that are playing factor in this. But I believe with the right tools, the mindset and plan in place, you can build something solid to be proud of collectively as a team. So effect, imagine the more people who work on a project, the more ideas, talent, skills, and manpower is applied to complete the project. The possibilities when this happens, you don't have to be the expert in everything. When applied appropriately, the tasks are taken care of in less time with the right people, leaving more time for the things you really enjoy. Like, let's start the car and get out there. So teamwork divides the task and multiplies the success. So literally one person does 10 tasks, or 10 people do one task. Now let's think about paring down to a short work week. Wouldn't this be an effective way? And this is my example, living proof, the most unexpected of a team, and yet here we are walking the talk. And I won't forget to mention Connect Ottawa. We're also an example of a team. And actually several people on this call today are a result of that. Like-minded, common goals, and showing up to help each other. But truthfully, if it hadn't been for a pandemic, this may not have come to fruition, the silver lining, like Stefan and I. We're totally from different circles, different skill sets, different personalities, and yet a common thread of wanting to create a team with like-minded individuals that can help each other by sharing their expertise, service, and skills. This is actually an ecosystem, a digital ecosystem with a team and a set of online tools for entrepreneurs to collaborate on site or for remote working. Stefan has 20 plus years as a veteran of creating a platform with all the tools my heart desires. Business developer and technology wizard. We have somebody at the door. Paul Young is also proud of our team from the UK, and he is an accountant and financial expert. Let's not forget Hisham, who is a solution architect and lead development ops from finance from France, and myself as head of engagement and communications. The reason I'm sharing this is it's totally unexpected, these people coming together, probably just like Bernie, Stefan, and Denny, and Afed. Like, how does a team happen? This is exactly how it does. We work together and have projects that we work on solo, but we have a team with diversity, skills, different cultures, personalities that creates a successful dynamic. So our goal is, we understand how to build a team. We have all the business tools that you require. We want to help people with sometimes the tough conversations about compensation, money, time commitment, contracts, partnerships, corporations. How is it going to work? So literally everything that has been happening over the last 3 years, I realized it's here. I'm living the dream. It is part of that right now. The tools, the people, everything to guide people through those hiccups that can sometimes be challenging when you're starting something new. So it comes down to, why do you want to do this? Who are you doing it with? And what do you need to succeed? This is really important. What is your why? Is it because it's time to stop bouncing ideas off the wall? I don't know, would it be nice to be recognized and sharing successes? Do you want more time off? Do you have your solid plan to success? Know what your retirement looks? I don't believe we ever retire as entrepreneurs. I just believe we create more opportunities for things that we love. Do you want to scale your business? And so how does this work? Maybe you want to create an online clinic, deploy more resources for the clients you have. That's the why. And who are you going to do it with? A team. So what's on this team? We have leaders, diversity, skills, complement each other, and we like to throw in some AI. So when you start looking at the different things, like, it's important to have, now if you think about everybody, trust me, I know that everybody's not going to want 5 Margarets on their team. Because I might just be a little out there for most people. So it's good to have a little balance, but maybe you're going to want somebody that can pick up the pieces and get things done and organizes it, educates, has that way to keep everything organized. You're going to want diversity on your team. And this means, like, you know, your age, gender, culture, personality. Personality is a big one. I saw Tanya coming on to the call, I believe, and she touched on that last week. And I think that that is a huge thing when we're talking about that. Skills. You don't want all the persons with the same skills. You want to talk about who's going to market, who's got the professional thing, who can draw up contracts, who knows technology, who can take care of the finance and the bookkeeping. So bringing all these together when you're starting to create a team are essential for a success, because that means you can load all that off to that person that's already really good with it and doesn't even have to wink an eye to do it. Where, you know, bookkeeping to me makes me hyperventilate. To somebody else, like Bernie does a great job with that with Connect Onward, because I'm like, no, I do try to look though. And complementing each other. So you're actually bringing a group of people together. So you're going to want to have a unique value proposition that you do as a team. And you're going to, I think, also common causes. What are you passionate about? That could be a charity in line. And you'll see a lot of people, I know in our calls have been a lot with the mental health the last couple of years, which is great, because then we have something to latch on together as a team. You want to look at the services other people offer, and just to understand, how can you work as a team to deploy those to everybody. You're going to want to look at how you will get compensated doing that. So I think that kind of gives you an idea of what I'm coming with. So I'm going to just move in. What do you need to succeed? Team, tools, and execution. So if you're just starting and you're looking at this and go, wow, I'd really like a team, but I don't know anybody. You know, chances are you know more than you know. And number two, it's about getting very precise on who you want on your team. So who are you going to invite and start putting out there? First step is probably like the team composition. So you want to have open conversations about the right fit. Again, we go back to the personalities, diversity, age, culture. First, do you know your differences? Second, very important, are you ready to accept others? I think sometimes that can make or break a team. I've actually been diving a lot into personalities because the only way we truly can get over that is by understanding how other people think and really getting it, and then going, okay, am I willing to accept the way they are? Are they willing to accept the way I am? I think sometimes personalities could probably be the biggest thing of a hiccup with a team. So I think that that's very important if you're doing this. What's your mission statement? Who do you need to complete the team? What is the legal structure going to be? And, you know, even the market outlook, who's your customer? So you have, you know, your 5-6 people together and you're fine tuning with 5 people. Who are you going to be reaching out to? Where are you going to be able to do this all collectively and collaborate and coordinate? And who does what, when, and where? Moving on. So with what we're doing, we have an Achieve It program. Imagine everything you need in one place, a process that you can walk through together, compose your team, set goals, allocate like a special domain to bring your business together, a place to do conference calls and engage with clients, invite people to work on projects, share documents, sketch your processes, design a website, set up agreements for partners, clients, incorporating or to exit, CRM forms, lead to deal engine, admin that answers calls, you don't have to do it, create email templates and campaigns, sales tunnels, all the tools to collaborate, coordinate, and succeed. So in completion of what I was talking about, this is what we've been working on, but this is also something perhaps as a team that you're working on, you could take some of the pieces from this and it could help you just be a little stronger, because I really think that sometimes it's just conversation that is a key to success. We don't know what we don't know, and it's having those tough conversations. When your why is big enough, we can help make your vision a reality. Wrapping up in a nutshell, building an A team, practice, or corporation. Who do you want to be part of your team? Who do you want to do this? What do you need to make this successful? So a little bit about what we offer, and I think there might be a few other people on the same line on this call. The way we came into the call, which is very cool that we're all in line, is a team composition. So what we do is we bring people in and we actually go through each of the compliments, the personalities, everything that it would take to make a great team that can thrive. You know, open up the conversations for where is that team going to go? Is it just a practice? Is it you're going to turn it into a corporation? Is it a clinic? Where exactly do you want to go? So, and then we have a do it kit with Unified, which I love because 5 people can come on and we have all the tools for you to start your business collectively as a team. And here's what I think. The one thing I have learned being an entrepreneur is to ask this question, if not now, when? Gratitude for your time. Thank you very much.